there was some concern that perhaps the Clinton campaign had simply conceded the state of Ohio. After all, in the Senate race, it now looks like Rob Portman is pulling away from Democrat Ted Strickland. But with a strong debate performance last Monday night, perhaps that has re-energized the Clinton campaign. Donald Trump really doesn't know how to run as a politician, and let's face it, the media may not know how to cover a man who's not really a politician. So there's probably a learning curve here, but the folks in this audience really believe, Lee, that there is a bias in the media. Well, we are one day from the election, and Hillary Clinton is very lucky in her surrogates. Not only does she have her husband, a former president, and the current first lady and the current vice president, she also has the current president campaigning in her behalf this last day before the election. Take a look at this crowd. We're in Ann Arbor, University of Michigan. As we sit here at 11:17 in the evening, Donald Trump is up in Michigan anywhere from 1 to 2 points. Michigan is a state that even the president attended yesterday, spoke at the University of Michigan. You would think that that's not the place to go if you want to win some votes. They must have been scared.
Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, that's Bridget Burnett reporting from the road. Now, naturally, the snow's covering roads all over the area. That is creating some slippery spots. It's forcing counties to issue snow emergencies tonight. Fulton, Henry, Ottawa, Sandusky, Williams, and Wood counties all under a level 1 snow emergency this time. That means the roads are hazardous, so drive carefully. Lucas County, however, under a level 2 snow emergency. The roads there are icy, so only drive if it is absolutely necessary. Bad roads are why so many activities are canceled tonight. That includes 3 popular venues. The Lights Before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo canceled this evening. Same for Imagination Station. They closed early because of the bad weather. And all services at the Islamic Center of Greater Toledo canceled tonight. As we've mentioned, other cancellations are scrolling on your screen. Now, this storm is creating big problems for people who were trying to fly. More than 1,000 flights are canceled at Chicago's O'Hare and Midway airports. Both of those airports are connecting hubs for Toledo Express and Detroit Metro. 1,500 flights were told canceled out of Chicago alone, including the 714 American Airlines flight from Toledo tonight. So call ahead if you're taking any other flight either out of Detroit or out of Toledo. We're on the floor here at the Q. Opening ceremony begins in about half an hour. A lot of the delegates have started to come into the arena, but we wanted to give you a sense of their vantage point to the stage. Now, there's the stage. Donald Trump will make his acceptance speech from there. He's, of course, from the state of New York. Who sits right in front? But the delegates from the state of New York. Now, our neighbors, the state of Michigan, let's say, where do they sit? They're sitting a little bit farther to what would be Donald Trump's right. Pretty good flank position. Now, let's go forward a couple of positions. The state of Indiana, Mike Pence's home state, they've got a pretty good spot, too. But the state of Ohio, where will the Buckeyes sit? Come this way. We're going to walk and show you where all 66 Ohio delegates will sit. It's not in the front. It's really not even in the flank. We're walking, and we're still walking, and it's not that great a position. You know, we are the host city. We did have a governor who ran for president, but he hasn't endorsed Donald Trump. Truth be told, he's not coming tonight. So where will the Ohio delegation sit? We're going to sit right here. Excuse me, sir, if I may. This is where the Ohio delegation will sit. They'll get a really good, Chris, take a seat. They'll get a really good earshot of Donald Trump and all the other speakers. This evening is the first of what will be 4 themes. The theme tonight is Make America Safe Again. Rudy Giuliani will speak. Actor Scott Baio will speak. Melania Trump, the candidate's wife, will speak tonight. And then Senator Tom Cotton from Arkansas. We ran into him this morning, asked what he'll say on that stage. Here's what he told us.
I'm going to be talking about our troops and how they serve us and how we need to do a better job of serving them.
What do you think of the Trump-Pence ticket?
Oh, watch out, guys. You guys okay?
What do you think of the Trump-Pence ticket?
I think that the Trump-Pence ticket, like the Republican Party, is going to speak to the real practical concerns of Americans, whether it's getting our economy growing or keeping us safe at home and abroad, and that we're going to win at every level this year.
Okay, so we're close, but we're off to the side. Ohio is an important battleground state, and it is the host state, but it did not vote for Donald Trump. The states that voted for Donald Trump have slightly better positions. There are some no-shows. The President's Bush will not be here. John McCain, Mitt Romney, Bob Dole will not be here. Bob Dole's 92 and not in great health. This is really amazing. Hundreds and hundreds of tires pulled out of vacant lots from all over this city. Tires illegally dumped by residents, now being picked up at taxpayers' expense and deposited in trash bins. Can you afford the extra $100 a year it might cost you, though? An extra $100 a year for fixing roads?
If I hit a pothole and the city doesn't cover it, it's going to cost me more than $100.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? The roads are a mess in this city. If they increase this income tax, that's $100 less you can spend for groceries.
My husband would definitely enjoy that.
It's spending less on food?
Spending less on food and fix the roads because we've had a lot of flat tires.
I'd probably vote against it.
The city needs to attract business. If you have roads that are a mess, though, you're not going to attract business.
That's true. I mean, and then people, I've blown tires before driving down the street, hitting potholes.
Some told us the city doesn't spend money wisely. Problem is, what do you cut back on, though?
Maybe some of the extra spending for the people that are in charge.
Oh, so it's going to salaries, you think?
I think so.
Well, it is the newest museum in Toledo, and it opened today. It honors the rich tradition of the Great Lakes region. And 13 ABC's Mackenzie Keyline was there along the Maumee.
Action News.
And you can find out more about the museum's hours and its admission prices by just getting connected to 13abc.com. 7,000 runners expected to lace up their running shoes for the 38th Glass City Marathon tomorrow. The 26.2-mile marathon and the half marathon and 5K, all dedicated to firefighters this year. The event will start with a moment of silence.